Good evening, extraordinary ladies. Welcome to today's webinar titled Good evening, extraordinary ladies. Good evening, extraordinary ladies, and welcome to today's webinar titled Developing a Premium Mindset. My name is Dr. Ijoma Umeoga. I'm an entrepreneur and a business strategist. I supply corporate gifts to multinational organizations and I also run a healthy baking business. I hold a doctorate degree from Waldorf University, USA, where I majored in entrepreneurship. And I'm passionate about helping others build profitable, purpose-driven brands. Before we begin, I'd like us to create some energy in the room. Please go ahead and let me know where you are joining us from. Let me know your name and where you are joining us from. Also, if you can put in the chat what kind of business you do or what kind of customers you currently serve. I'd like to know those who I'm speaking with this night. You're welcome. You're welcome. Thank you for your responses. Thank you, Merit. Thank you, Nike. Thank you, Sarah. Thank you, Ollie. Thank you. Thank you, everyone, for joining. I want to pause for a moment and just appreciate you all for taking out time to improve yourself and improve your business. Invest in yourself. That is very commendable. Now, let's go straight into our webinar for today, Developing a Premium Business Mindset. I want you to pause for a moment and imagine this. Two entrepreneurs walk into the same market, selling the same product. One struggles, barely surviving, constantly lowering prices to stay afloat. The other thrives, building a loyal customer base, commanding respect, and growing sustainably. Same products, same markets, different mindsets. That difference, the leap from ordinary to premium, is what we're here to explore today. Because sustainable excellence doesn't start with tools or tactics. It starts in your mind. It starts in your mind. It starts in your mind, people. Today, I'll be guiding you through a journey that challenges assumptions. There's so many assumptions that business people go by, and it limits their mindset. So we'll go through this journey, challenging those assumptions. I want to also see how we can raise your standards from ordinary thinking to premium thinking, and also equip you to elevate your business mindset. Before we dive in, I want you to think about your own business, your own career, whatever it is you do. Ask yourself, am I operating with an ordinary mindset, or am I ready to step into premium thinking? Or am I thinking premium already? Keep that question in mind, because by the end of today, you'll have the tools to answer it with confidence. I want you to raise your hands if someone has ever told you to play safe in business, as in to take it easy, as in not to step out beyond what you think is your capacity. I see that a lot of us have faced that. You know, playing it safe is often the advice we get when you want to go into business, but safe rarely leads to extraordinary. Anything we choose to play safe in will just stay within a mediocre zone. So two women start businesses. One follows the conventional rules. She sells what everyone else is selling. She competes on price and blends into the crowd. The other redefines the game. Okay, let's consider this Nigerian entrepreneur, Tara Feladurotoye. She could have played it safe, selling cosmetics like everyone else. Instead, she redefined beauty by creating Africa's first makeup school, empowering thousands of women and elevating cosmetics into a premium movement. So if you look at what you have on your screen, showing us the mindset divide between the ordinary and the premium business thinker or entrepreneur. We have people who have the fixed mindset and they believe that there is a limit to what they can do. They find it difficult to exert themselves. They keep saying, I'm not good at this. And they always see failure at the end. Then there is this other group of people who think growth. They are very open to learning. They say to themselves, I can learn anything I want to learn. I can become anything I want to become. Okay. So they believe that their efforts will lead them to mastery. So even though they could start making mistakes sometimes, but they are on a steady trajectory to grow. So that kind of mindset is a premium mindset. I give us some examples of ordinary mindsets depending on the business and how you can elevate it, or how the people who were the business owners elevated their businesses from the ordinary mindset to a premium mindset. I gave us some examples there, like the House of Tara, like Paystack. Paystack moved from manual bank transfers to seamless digital payments. Or is it the person in the fashion industry, Zazie, how she curated African fashion and that had global reach? Or is it the healthcare sector where you have the Zuri Health that are now into telemedicine, mobile access, verified doctors? So there are so many organizations, so many enterprises that have moved from the ordinary business level to a premium business level because they did something extra to redefine the industry that they find themselves functioning in. Why does mindset matter? Why is it important that you think about how you think about your business? Why is it important? Your mindset is not just an attitude, ladies. Your mindset is the foundation of sustainable excellence. It shapes how you see opportunities. It shapes how you respond to challenges. And ultimately, your mindset shows how far you can go in business. So think of mindset as the operating system of your business, just like a phone or a computer. If the operating system is outdated, everything slows down. But when the system is upgraded, suddenly everything runs smoother, faster, and more powerfully. The same is true for your business. Your mindset determines the performance. Let's look at what McKinsey said. So McKinsey reports that 85% of CEOs attribute long-term success to mindset and vision. So that is to say that if a business is going to last long, then the owners of the business will need to learn how to, to, to think, to reshape their mindset, and they must have foresight. That means that leaders who thrive are the ones who think differently, not just the ones who work hard. Sorry, I jumped to the next slide. Let me finish with this. So we see that mindset is the foundation, is the operating system of your business, because your business cannot go farther than you can think. It is what you see that you will create. So it's good that we begin now to make sure our vision, our focus is clear on what it is that we want to do, including the goals we are setting for ourselves. Think of mindset as the operating system of your business, just like we have talked about, or the computer. If your operating system is outdated, everything slows down. But when the system is upgraded, suddenly everything runs smoother, faster, and more powerfully. You see what will happen at the end of this webinar? Your mind will open up and you will begin to think, oh, what can I do to make things better? Everything begins to run smoothly once you're able to think in a mindset manner, in a premium manner, and you are able to deliver excellence at every time. Your mindset determines the performance you put out there. So look at the brain, the picture. This image shows the shifts that could happen when your mindset evolves. Ideas begin to ignite and innovation flows. That's the power of premium thinking. I want you to reflect on your current mindset. Are you in a survival mode, just trying to get by? Are you in a growth mode, focused on scaling steadily? Or are you in a premium mode, redefining the game, raising standards, and leading today? I like us to know that these things happen. You can grow in them. You can grow from one level to the other. Okay. Wherever you are right now, I want you to remember this thing. The mindset is not fixed. It can be upgraded, just like the operating system of a phone or a laptop can be upgraded. Your mindset can be upgraded. And today we're here to explore how to move from ordinary to premium thinking. So there are three pillars that defines the premium mindset. Three pillars. I'm going to explain what these three pillars mean. The first one is excellence. Now that we understand why mindset matters, it's important that we know what it really looks like. It's not about having more money or bigger resources or bigger offices. It's about how you think, how you lead, and how you serve. Commitment to excellence. Excellence is the commitment to consistently give your best, not for applause, but for purpose, for growth, and for impact. It means doing small things with great care. Excellence means choosing discipline over convenience, or turning ordinary tasks into meaningful outcomes. Excellence is a habit before it becomes a reputation. So premium thinkers don't settle for good enough. They raise the bar in every detail, whether it is the product, the packaging, or the customer. They are particular about their customers' experiences. Excellence becomes their standard, not their exception. Now let's consider innovation. Innovation is the courage to think differently and the discipline to turn ideas into impact. Seeing problems as opportunities, challenging the status quo respectfully, blending creativity with practicality, turning limitations into leverage, designing solutions to serve people. Innovation thrives where curiosity lives and fear is silenced. So if you want to encourage innovation, you must do away with fear must not allow fear to control you. Fear has to be silenced. Fear has to be silenced for innovation to thrive. Curiosity must be ignited, and fear should be silenced. Premium businesses don't wait for change, they create it. Innovation is not a one-time event, it's the default mode of a premium thinker. They ask daily, how can I do this better? How can I do it smarter? How can I do it differently? How can I be better? Sorry, my hands are just moving. Okay. Sorry about that. So we are on to innovation. We're still talking about innovation. And I'm saying that you have to design a solution that serves the people. Then premium businesses don't wait for changes to happen. They create it, just like I said earlier. How can we do this better, smarter, or differently? How can I be better than my yesterday? That's how they stay ahead. Okay? So a premium thinker must always be thinking, what can I do differently? How can I change this? How can I make my customer feel more satisfied with what I'm offering? So the third point here is empathy. Empathy is at the heart of premium thinking, because you need to truly understand your customers' needs and their pains and their aspirations, and design solutions that make them feel seen, valued, and cared for. So empathy is the ability to understand people deeply, whether they are customers, employees, partners, and even competitors, to build solutions around real human problems. So a premium entrepreneur will listen before selling. They will design products from the customer's pain point. They will lead teams with understanding, not intimidation. Communication with clarity and respect. Build trust, not just transactions. Empathy will help you see an entrepreneur to create relevant products, loyal customers, and strong cultures. Without empathy, businesses may grow in profit but fail in impact. With empathy, businesses grow in value, sustainability, and influence. So can we see those two, the chef board on the screen? So we have ordinary thinkers and premium / visionary, quality-driven cleaners, business people. So to be able to differentiate these two, ordinary versus premium entrepreneurs, ordinary entrepreneurs, they are very reactive. Their focus is on the profit they are earning, and they use traditional methods. Whereas the premium / visionary, quality-driven mindset, or business people who have this kind of mindset, they are visionary, they are quality-driven, they are innovative. Okay? They are innovative. So the best way to paint this picture is that ordinary entrepreneurs, they play checkers, whereas chess is reserved for strategic and premium thinkers. Checkers, you just make a move and you are moving like that. But for chess, you need to be strategic in your planning. That's how it is in the business world as well. For you to think like, have the premium mindset, you need to think in a chess manner, strategically, planning yourself, planning your business. So The pieces in chess, they position themselves wisely, knowing that today's decision shapes tomorrow's success. It's good to note this, that today's decision shapes tomorrow's success. So you need to be deliberate about the things you're doing to change, deliberate about what you're doing to do something that would make an impact for the future. Premium entrepreneurs, they play chess, they play chess, yes. They are strategic, visionary. They think several moves ahead. That's why premium thinkers build sustainable success while ordinary thinkers struggle to keep up. So the example that comes to mind is Jason Joko of Iroko TV. How an ordinary entrepreneur in Nollywood were selling DVD in the traffic jam. He played chess, digitizing Nollywood, building a global streaming platform and redefining the industry. This is what one woman did. Okay. So the queen represents premium thinking, powerful, strategic, and able to change the game. It's very important that we note this. So I want you to share one time you chose quality over quick wins in your business or career. I, for one, I remember investing in packaging so that my output looks nicer and appealing. I've heard people that took some time to train their staff so that they can become better customer service people. So there's always something you can do to make a difference. Okay. So you see the difference between ordinary entrepreneurs because they're always chasing quick wins. But premium entrepreneurs, they build legacies. They choose quality over shortcuts. Okay. Let's move to the next slide. So I encourage us to be visionary. You need to have a vision for your business. You need to know where your business is going to. You need to have a future in mind concerning that business. How big do you want it to go? How do you see your business? I ask you again, how do you see your business? Premium entrepreneurs see beyond immediate profits. The premium question for your business is, how does my business make people's lives, brands, or future better? So your vision for your business should be such that you have you have a picture in your mind of how that business is to turn out. Okay? And in having that picture, you need to be thinking, how can this business impact lives? How can it help to solve real life issues? That is what is going to place it on that premium level. Now let's bring this closer to home. There are businesses in Nigeria. Okay, they are thriving right here. Both men and women, they saw beyond survival and dared to create bold visions that transformed industries. There are so many examples like that. We have mentioned some of them. Or someone like Ibukwa Oshika. I wanted to talk about her because she's into she's in the corporate world. She's not into buying and selling or production I think she has one production line, but her main brand is on leadership. And she has positioned a lot of women in the boardrooms because of the courage that she had. Okay. So it's good to be visionary. It's good to think ahead. It's good to ask yourself, what problem will this business solve in the future? How compelling will it be? How emotional are people vested? Your vision needs to be clear. You need to have clarity on where you are going as a business. And that business should be there to ensure that people's lives are made easier. Okay? So A lot of people that broke the ceiling, shattered the ceiling, and moved to their next level, they 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 think in a premium mindset. They think about long-term impact. They think about growth and how to empower others, not just personal success. So a premium mindset means you stop seeing your business just as selling things and start seeing it as building value, impact, and a future-ready brand. Here's how ordinary businesses can apply it in very practical terms. So let's look at somebody who sells fabric. An ordinary thinker will just say, I sell lace and Ankara. But a premium mindset can say something like, I help people look confident, elegant, and naturally proud. So how do you upgrade? How do we upgrade? First off, create quality fabrics instead of selling everything. Educate customers on fabric care, styling, and trends. Package fabrics beautifully. Build a brand known for trust and taste, not just price. How about supermarkets? A visionary supermarket owner will say, how I made daily life choices and healthier choices for families. Okay. So how do we upgrade? How do we upgrade? We need to organize the store neatly and professionally, introduce healthy and unique product sections, offer small customer loyalty rewards, become the go-to store, not just the closest store. So for a baker, a normal mindset will say, I bake cakes and snacks. For a premium thinker, it will say, I create memories for celebrations and comfort for my everyday life. So how do we upgrade? Okay, so I was actually looking for a particular slide. Yeah, pardon me. So we're talking about vision. Sorry for the breaking transmission. Bringing it home to women and men who saw beyond survival and dared to create bold visions that transform industries. So the vision you have for your business, is this going to solve a problem or is going to compound issues? So as a business person, you must focus on quality. A premium mindset prioritizes customer satisfaction over shortcuts. So the data point we have there is that 73% of customers say quality drives loyalty more than price. So let's talk about quality. A premium mindset always prioritizes customer satisfaction over shortcuts. It's not about cutting corners. It's about building trust that lasts. According to Pricewaterhouse study, 73% say quality drives loyalty more than price. Think about this. Nearly 3 out of 4 people will stay with you, not because you are the cheapest, but because you consistently deliver excellence. Anita Roddick, founder of The Body Shop, understood this deeply. She built her brand on ethical sourcing and customers' trust. She proved that when you commit to quality and values, customers don't just buy your products, they believe in your mission. There are so many examples. So as we're sharing, just look into your own business and be doing an audit and be asking yourself questions. Let's move over to innovation. Okay. Premium thinkers don't just adapt to change, they embrace it. They see new ideas not as risks, but as opportunities. Because here's the truth, people. Innovation is oxygen for premium businesses. Without it, companies suffocate. So there's an activity in this slide that you should disrupt one outdated product in your industry. Think about it. What can I change the course of time in my industry? What can I do to make a difference? To break out of this limitation and out of this ceiling. You need to have that kind of mindset and be looking at the future for your business. Yeah. So let's talk about the payoff. So you have done all these things. You are now excellent you have formed the excellence habits. You are very innovative. You're always doing something. You're always doing something with what it is that you have learned. What is the payoff? What is the payoff? The payoff is that there will be sustainable growth, because you've already gotten your clients. You've gotten them to you are solving their problems, their pain points. You are solving their pain points, so they keep coming back. You are giving them what they want, they are coming back. Again, another payoff is that you have a solid customer base. So anything you want to do, any new launch you can release to this small group who can help you share. So when you commit to excellence, innovation, and vision, the reward go far beyond short-term wins. But please keep at it. Keep at it. According to Pricewaterhouse study, 73% of customers say quality drives loyalty more than price. So think about it. Nearly 3 out of 4 people will stay with you, and not because you are the cheapest, but because you constantly deliver excellence. So quality must be our focus. Quality must be our focus. We cannot compromise how this product make, you need to focus on offering the best quality to them. Okay, so let's talk about premium innovation. Premium thinkers don't just adapt to change, they embrace it. They see new ideas not as risks, but as opportunities. Because here's the truth: innovation is oxygen for premium businesses. Without it, companies suffocate. So you need something new, something fresh. Funke Okpeke, that's a Nigerian example. One, she saw Nigeria's digital gap and envisioned affordable broadband for West Africa. Today, MainOne powers tech, startups, and digital transformation across the region. The reward go far beyond short-term wins. Sustainable goals you don't just survive. Premium businesses don't just survive, they thrive. They build systems and standards that keep them growing steadily year after year. Loyalty customer base: when you deliver consistent quality, customers don't just buy once, they stay with you. They become ambassadors for your brand. Competitive advantage, premium positioning sets you apart. While others compete on price, you compete on fast, value, and innovation. Harvard Business Review found that premium positioning yields 30 to 40% higher margin compared to ordinary competitors. Think about that. Choosing premium isn't just about prestige, it's about profitability. All right. So stories are very powerful. So let's look at Starbucks, how it evolved. It used to be a common go walk into this coffee dispenser. Okay. But Starbucks changed, shift. Look at that. Look at the empty cup of coffee, how it was. It's even black coffee, but they were still sleeping. But now Starbucks came and redefined coffee business, gave it their brand, even provided experience for you to experience for you to experience the Starbucks. You have that experience, you know. So coffee used to be just commodity, but now Starbucks decided to elevate it. So coffee is now a premium experience for Starbucks. Okay. So there are so many Nigerian business people that have also using storytelling to portray their businesses, like Paystack. Payment before was very clumsy and was manual, but now you can do digital business thanks to Paystack. So one of the aims of this webinar is to reset your standards, and we want to be doing that right now. Are you carrying a limited belief concerning your business? Have you placed a ceiling over you? Remember what I said, have you, because it's we that create that ceiling in our minds. And until you break away from that ceiling, from that limitation, you will not go farther. Many of us feel that the industry that we are in will not do any better than it is doing already. Many of us are carrying this limiting belief. But there's something that your business can do that can move you. Okay? Take, for instance, the diaper seller. A limiting mindset will be saying parents don't want to pay for quality, they're interested in the price. Ankara traders, they may just think that their fabric can't be luxurious. Supermarket owners may think they only want to say people only are interested in cheap goods. Makeup artists think beauty is vanity. So if you look at every business that is around us, there are limitations, and that's why they are not scaling. So it's good that you challenge your mindset. It's good you challenge your thoughts or your beliefs or your assumptions and raise the bar. If ordinary is the ceiling, then premium breaks through the sky. Let's take note of that. Let us begin to reset our standard, okay? I want you to take your pen and paper and write down your action plan. There are 4 action points there. Audit your current mindset. Second one is to define your premium vision. What is it that you see and you say, yes, this is it. Commit to quality in every detail and embrace innovation daily. It's important. It's very important that you note your action steps. Guided reflections, circle the step you will start with today. Yeah, very important. Finally, I want to let us know that sustainable excellence doesn't start with tools or tactics, it starts in your mind. So, as we end today's session, I want to leave you with one powerful thought. Sustainable excellence doesn't start with tools or tactics, it starts in your mind. This is the essence of the premium mindset. Tools will change, tactics will evolve, but your mindset, your belief in excellence is what drives lasting success. So this image, glowing image that we can see, reminds us that the real glow, the real power the real power begins inside, okay? It begins inside. When your mind radiates premium thinking, everything else follows. Your body, your brain, everything follows. So this image reminds me that real glow, the real power begins inside. When your mind radiates premium thinking, anything else follows. Everything else follows. Your business, your brand, your impact. Now, let's end together with a group affirmation. I'll say it once and then we'll all say it together. We are premium thinkers. We are premium builders. One more time. We are premium thinkers. We are premium builders. Father, we thank you for the opportunity to think, to breathe. Thank you. So we are premium thinkers. We are premium builders. Thank you for showing up with courage, openness today. Remember, premium thinking is not a one-time event, it's a daily choice. As you live here, carry this mindset into your work, your relationships, and your vision together, while building businesses and futures that break ceilings and reach the sky. Thank you, and I look forward to seeing you and seeing your premium leaps that you will make. I know I said finally before, but I just want to share an announcement that on the 13th of February, we'll be having our February webinar. If you have already registered for this webinar, that means you're free to attend the lectures for Tuesday and Wednesday. Sorry, you are by the next step. What am I saying? Okay, so by next in February, you are invited to our February follow-up session on Friday, February 13th. The theme is From Mindset to Market, Positioning for Premium Clients. In this session, you'll explore how to shape Red's perception so customers can see you as premium. Differentiate yourself in crowd markets, build authority and command respect. Develop pricing confidence to charge what your value truly worth. So you are invited. We'll be talking about brand perception, differentiation, authority, and pricing confidence. Thank you very much for listening to me today. Have a very good evening.